Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And today I want to talk about 5 unanswered questions I have about the Appetite for Destruction remaster. I'm sure you guys have a lot of unanswered questions too, so let me know what those are in the comment section below. So I think the biggest question that I have as a fan is just before the announcement came, there was a 1985 set of demos from Mystic Studios that leaked on YouTube. And just before the announcement came, there were some people who told me that they were asked to remove those demos off of YouTube because people were assuming that the Mystic Studios recordings would be included as part of the Appetite for Destruction box set. But for whatever strange reason, they're not part of the box set. Now, I've heard from several sources that there may be some more material released from the Appetite for Destruction era as a separate box set in the future, but nothing's 100% confirmed or nothing's really known at this point in time. My second unanswered question that I want to know is whether any members of the band are going to do any press to promote the box set. My gut feeling is that they won't. What they'll probably do is something similar to what they've done in social media, where they'll just probably do 30-second interviews or a minute-long interviews with each of the band members, but it'll be done by somebody inside the Guns N' Roses camp, and they're not going to go to any other press to promote it other than just issuing press releases. My third unanswered question is why they would wait 31 years to release the Appetite for Destruction box set and not release it just on the 30th anniversary. I think maybe some of the reason is because it took a long time to compile all this information. We do know that there were some fans who were contacted by the record label to send their collection to see if there was anything worth including as part of the box set. And I'm sure having 30 plus years of information, storage somewhere probably took a long time to go through all that stuff, which photos to include, having to get approval from the different band members and managers. So I'm sure that probably added to the delay. Maybe they're assuming that it's still 30 years since the album hit #1 on the Billboard charts back in 1988. But even the release date, as far as I can tell, doesn't have too much significance. I thought they would have released the box set on the day that it actually went to #1 on the Billboard charts, which was sometime in August of 1988. My fourth unanswered question is whether Steven Adler or Izzy Stradlin really had a lot to do with the box set. As far as we know, Steven gave an interview where he was asked about those mysterious billboards that popped up before the official announcement was made, and he basically knew that it was some sort of reissue, but he wasn't too involved with it. And I think one can probably assume that Izzy wasn't too involved with it, since both Steven and Izzy are not part of the business partnership that makes up Guns N' Roses. Sure, they do receive royalties, and they will receive royalties as part of this release, but in terms of the actual involvement of choosing what was going to be included, I don't think they probably had much involvement either way. And my fifth and final unanswered question is whether any of the material on the Appetite for Destruction box set was re-recorded. Now, we do know that Megan, Slash's girlfriend, confirmed that the Shadow of Your Love single that they released was not re-recorded. In fact, it's the original recording that they enhanced. But some fans aren't convinced. Some people think that Slash's guitar playing is more reminiscent of the technique he's using nowadays compared to what he was playing like back in the 80s. So that, I don't know if we'll ever have an official answer to. I don't think the band would probably want to admit that anything's been re-recorded. And even some people speculated that Axl's vocals sound a lot like the 2016-2017 On This Lifetime tour. But those are my 5 unanswered questions about the Appetite for Destruction box set. I'd love to know from you guys, what are your unanswered questions? And do you think there'll be any questions answered in the future? I know we'll know whether they'll do press or not, but I think the rest of them we're not really going to know unless Izzy and Steven give more information in future interviews. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to go support us on Patreon if you want exclusive access to content on our channel before everyone else, and also go support us on Facebook and Twitter and other social media. Thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a good one.